Ramblin here. All right. So make sure you subscribe and comment. You already know how to do that stuff. So let's get into this. All right. Here's the issue. All right. AOC, or I gotta say her name. I'm terrible at this. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Okay. Now she was caught on. She was talking about the border right now and how it is not a surge, and that if you're using terminology like surge, that represents more like the insurgents. There's no military action. There's no surge going on. These are children. Okay. Well, that's her first point. Let's talk about this. If they're just children, which Biden said they're not mostly just children, there's unaccompanied children, but not really children. They're older, right? So that they're kind of contradicting one another right there. That's the first thing. The other part of that is that unless she's been down there, which, she came down to Texas and she helped raise money for the snowstorm. Good job. Great job. Way to go. I'm glad you did that for us, because now we're doing really good. We're overrun with illegal immigrants. Now, if you could do something about that problem, that'd be even better. So that few $1 million helped some of us Texans out. But here's the other part. What does it mean? Even if you gave us $1 for every illegal immigrant, we've took care of that stuff. We're getting like hundreds of thousands of them. So here's the thing. She also said that for us to call it a surge, let me get this right. Make this right. For us to call it a surge, it pushes white supremacy. Okay. So if you don't think that there's a narrative being pushed here, you are full of crap. So how does someone that is part of the Biden administration say things like this and it's no big deal? If we came back and said that to them, can you imagine the uproar? This is what she's saying right now. So we can't call it a crisis. We can't say it's a surge. It's just a hell of a lot of people. How about that? We have a bunch of them. And then there was the whole thing down there with Fred Cruz and a bunch of those guys. There's like 18 different senators down there. And they showed the chart. And they said, this is where it spiked up for Donald Trump. And at that point, he had to make adjustments to bring it right back down. And by doing that, he did like tariffs and things like that, because that kept Mexico in check. And that's why Mexico would keep them in an asylum over there, sometimes for a year, before they would let them come over and that kind of thing. Okay, so that's part of it. Now, there are so many people coming over right now. I want you to forget AOC for a second. I just had one of my friends send me over another article, and it was talking about that in San Diego, they were clearing out the the Coliseum, the convention center there, of 500 to 1,000 homeless to make room for illegal immigrants. Yep, you heard me right. To make room for illegal immigrants. Now, the problem is that they're not rehousing these homeless. No, the homeless shelters are full. So we are taking homeless Americans out of places where they're staying so we can make room for illegal immigrants. I'm not making this stuff up. Look it up. It's going to just appall you. So, like I said, this wouldn't be long. So I'm telling you right now, Biden, get your butt down to the border. It's enough time being nice. We got to stand up for ourselves. At some point, us as Americans have to quit being embarrassed by our government and quit being pushovers, is what it looks like. We look like crap right now. Americans, I don't know how anybody can be proud to be an American in the state we're in right now. We need to pick ourselves up, stand up, and start standing up for ourselves. Let's make some things happen. I don't know what we do right now, but we need to figure this out. Biden said he has a plan. Let's get it going then, Biden. Come on down. Don't worry about getting in our way and being distracted because you have all your Secret Service around. Get your butt down here, or send Kamala down here. You said she's in charge of it now, but I don't think she has a plan either. Let's go. Get it going on, because I'm tired of all the bull crap. Let's get it going. Ramblin' Man, out.